Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Can you tell that I'm having the most fun with YouTube? I'm seriously addicted to making videos. I think it's the funnest thing. Anyways, today I thought I would do a video around my under eye filler. This was one of my most popular blog posts ever. So I was like, I should do a video just to kind of like talk through it and explain to you guys why I got my under eye filler and sort of how my experience was with it. I remember when I did first get it done and I had so many of you guys reach out to me, I was like almost at peace because I was like, okay, this feels good because I'm not the only one out there that has this insecurity. So it was kind of comforting to know that I was like not insane and there are other girls out there that feel the same way about their under eyes. I got it done initially August 2017. Think around August, and I probably, like most of you, I'm very scared with fucking with my face. Basically, I am very scared of overdoing it. I'm very scared of looking fake. I'm very scared of just like messing with that region, especially your under eyes. It's like front and center. It's so close to your eyes. It's such a sensitive area, and I was just kind of I was just kind of freaked out to initially do it. I got mine done at the Vanity Lab with Dr. Jalali, but honestly all the doctors there are amazing, and he was really good with kind of being sensitive to me being really scared and walking me through what's gonna happen and the process and showing me before and after pictures of other people. So I felt really secure with having him do it, and he was like, I'm not gonna mess your face up because you are like a walking billboard for me. Like, if you look bad, I look bad. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And he doesn't pressure you to do anything more than you need. So it was really good. So let's just rewind a little bit further and start from the very, very beginning as to why I wanted to get my under eyes filled. I have had deep indentations under my eyes since I was born. And I always kind of thought that it was a thing that wasn't genetic. I thought it was something that, you know, I was tired, or if I get the right night cream, or if I get enough sleep, if I get enough water. I mean, obviously all of those things do help that situation, but when it boiled down to it, really nothing made it go away. Absolutely nothing. I bought expensive creams. I drank a ton of water, face masks. Like, I bought those roll-on things that were supposed to help, and nothing was working. And it's so funny now because when I look back at pictures or videos that I had done before I'd gotten my under eyes filled, even when I was like in my early 20s, I feel like I look younger now than I did back then because of my under eye situation. And so it was just a big insecurity of mine, and I wrote this in my blog post too, that I remember going to the doctor when I was in, I think, kindergarten, and the doctor was like, oh, are you here? Asked my mom, are you here because of Tessa's eye bags? And ever since then, it's like ingrained in my brain that the doctor said that. I finally realized that this was an option. I didn't know this type of procedure even existed for the longest time, and when I did, I was like, okay, this is something that I feel like I need in my life. So that's when I reached out to the Vanity Lab, and I can't remember if I had a consultation or not. I don't think I did. I think I probably went in there with just the idea of, I mean, I can always back out. It's not a big deal. So I kind of just went in there thinking, if it sounds too crazy, I'm not going to do it. But obviously, if it sounds like it's the right thing for me, then I might as well go ahead. In terms of the actual procedure, and if it is painful, that was a big concern of mine. I had Botox previously, so I kind of knew the needle going into your face type situation and how that felt. And this is kind of similar. Basically what they do is they take for my procedure anyways, is that they take a little bit of numbing cream and they numb you, I think it's like around here or so, and then they do an initial prick. So it's honestly not bad. It's just an initial prick into your skin, and then they take this needle that I actually have it written down because I always forget the proper name of it, but it's called a titanium cannula. I could be saying that wrong, but that's what they take, and it's basically, it looks like a needle, like a syringe, but the tip is malleable, so it can move. And so when he puts it through the initial prick into your skin, and it goes, he actually puts it all the way up and starts feeling. And that honestly sounds disturbing, but it was not bad because the needle is so malleable. It's just like kind of just makes its way up there, and then as he's filling, he's like pushing it in and making sure it's going into the right spots, and he's really able to place it where it needs to go. The pain level was, out of 10, I'd say maybe a 4. It was honestly not bad. If you had Botox, it's kind of similar, just like the prick into your face type situation, but it was honestly not bad. And as soon as he filled it in, I immediately looked way younger, way more fresh, way more vibrant. Like, I was seriously, when I first got it done, I was on cloud 9. I came home and just could not stop looking in the mirror. I took my makeup off. I was like, I look not tired without makeup on. Like, I've never had that in my life. I could honestly have cried. I was so happy. Absolutely no bruising, absolutely no bleeding. There was really no recovery time whatsoever. I basically went in, I think I was in there for 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe max. And as soon as he did it, it was done. And I could leave, I went on with my day, and he had wiped my makeup off to put the filler in. And Danny and I went for lunch after, and I didn't even have to worry about not having makeup on. Like, my under eyes had always been such a big insecurity, I didn't even have to worry. It was such a nice feeling. In terms of how long it lasts, so my initial visit was, so August 2017, and then I went January, when was that? My brain's not functioning. So August initially, and then I went January 2018 for a touch-up, where he just kind of gave me a little bit of a checkup. Oh, I should also add that after your first initial appointment, you have the option to go back a couple days later and see like if you want anything touched up, or mine was good, so I didn't need to. And so I ended up going back January just to have a little bit of a touch-up. I felt like I maybe needed a little bit more. Touched me up, and I haven't had to go back since. So that was a year and 3 months ago that I last had my touch-up. And apparently when you do get filler and things like that, not Botox, but filler, your body starts to recognize the substance and it starts to create it on its own. So I feel like that's probably what's happened with me, because I haven't had to go and have any further updates to it. I was so insecure about this, and the difference between not having it done and having it done is night and day, and I've never been happier with a procedure in my life. So definitely worth the investment. And like I said, I haven't had to have a touch-up in over a year and 3 months it's been. A lot of girls also asked if it helps not only with indentation but discoloration, and it does. So I asked my doctor, Dr. Jalali, if it does help with discoloration, and it said that it does. That wasn't really a main concern of mine. I did have a little bit of discoloration, and I did notice a difference in that, but for me it was mainly the severe indentation I had underneath my eyes. I also feel like, and I didn't notice this at the time, or really up until the other day when I relaunched my YouTube and started watching my old videos, and realized that, first of all, yeah, my under eyes were screaming, and I was in like perfect sunlight, and I was, what, 6 years younger than I am now, and my eyes just looked different. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I feel like one of my eyes was sitting a little bit lower than the other one, and I feel like I have not felt that since getting my under eyes done. Like, I just feel like it's evened everything out and just created a flat surface under there, and it's been a godsend. So if you are considering getting it done, I mean, obviously there's no harm in booking a consultation and going and seeing what your doctor recommends, but if you're thinking about it, it has been the absolute best procedure I've ever had. Not that I've had 1,000 procedures. It's basically just been that and Botox, but definitely I would 1000% recommend it. For me, it was absolutely life-changing, and there was basically no pain, no side effects, no bruising, because I know that sometimes when you get your lips done, you can look like your lips can be huge or bruised after. This was not like that. They also use a substance called, now let me just bring it up because I always forget, and I'm probably gonna not be able to say it. Teosyal. I think I'm saying that wrong. It's spelled Teosyal. And it's a bit more expensive, but it is the smoothest filler that you can get just to create a seamless look underneath your eyes, as opposed to having anything like bulky or lumpy or anything like that. So it's apparently the best filler that you can get for underneath your eyes to create that smooth surface. I'd also had some of you reach out on Instagram just along this whole process and finding my blog post and then reaching out, asking at what age would I say would be an okay time to get it done. And this girl, a couple of them were like early 20s, and I was like, honestly, for me, again, it was something that it was one of those things that was never gonna get better. No matter how much I tried, no matter what night creams, no matter how much water I drank, no matter what I did, it was never gonna get better. It was just like a genetic thing that I was born with. And had I known about this procedure years ago, I would have done it years ago. So even if you're young and you feel like it's such a big insecurity of yours and you've tried everything and there's no hope you feel, I would definitely recommend it. And if, say, worst case scenario happens and you do get it done and you're like, what did I do? I look horrific, I hate this. They can go back in and take it out. So there's a solution that they can go in and inject, and it will dissolve the filler. So obviously I'm sure you guys are like, okay, let's see the befores and let's see the afters. So I do have a photo of it, and I'll try to either superimpose it. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. If not, I will just like post a video of it or a screen grab of it. But yeah, again, the difference was absolutely night and day. Highly recommend. And if you guys do have any questions about this procedure, I'm more than happy to help, because I've been there and I've been searching for answers and I've been wanting information, and it's kind of hard to find, and a lot of people who get procedures like this done don't really like to talk about it. So I am here and I am ready to answer your questions. So if you do, definitely send me an email or a DM. I'm more than happy to help you out. So I hope you guys enjoyed my breakdown of my under eye filler. It is something that I 100% recommend, zero regrets. And I know a lot of you guys were very interested about it when I first got it done and whenever I go for touch-ups. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to help you guys with that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys next time.